Hey everyone, I'm Mr. Tracy, and welcome to the story behind that Christmas song. So I decided to write a Christmas song only a few weeks before the release, to be honest. I wanted to release another song, but finally decided to actually write a Christmas song. But I wanted that Christmas song to be funny and sarcastic because it really suits my personality. That's how I am. And so I wanted to write something that reflects the irony behind how people react during Christmas and how everything revolves at the end of the day on food and shopping. For me, Christmas means swing, it means jazz, and usually all the famous songs that we hear on the radio and in malls, most of the Christmas songs are actually related to that era, and this is why I wrote the song in a very swing style. So I wanted this Ella Fitzgerald, Frank Sinatra groove into the song, and I think it was pretty successful. Christmas, I wrote for you. This is true. For those who did not listen to the album, you'll see that there is also another version of a Christmas song, and it's only with solo piano. And basically when I first wrote the song, I wrote it like that, so just with a piano. Here's a Christmas song I wrote for you, but the truth is I don't care if it's Christmas to wish the best to you. Filming of this video was definitely a lot of fun because I was with two of my greatest friends, Michelle and Dave. Hi there. They're really helpful in actually filming me because they're both photographers. And so for them, it was an opportunity to discover new horizons. And clearly they did an amazing job, and I couldn't have done that video, or I couldn't have reached that objective, that goal, without their help. Something very special that happened the day of the shooting was that it started snowing for the first time in Montreal, Canada. So the first snow happened during the shoot, and you can actually see that in the video, and at the end of the video I'm completely soaked actually. One thing about the shoot as well, and this is what I loved about Dave and Michelle, working with them, is that they're kind of like risk takers, and they were asking me to do all sorts of things. Like for instance, the sequence where I'm in the I'm hanging by the tree, by the light tree, Christmas lights, and this is actually very high, and you're not supposed to go up there, but basically they helped me climb that space and just stand there. And I usually don't do that in some situations, so it was quite challenging. I'm happy I did it. I'm not sure I would do that on my own, but I definitely needed Dave and Michelle to do that. One of the funny moments that we've also lived during the shoot is that we went into the liquor store to film, and we actually got kicked out. So it's the first time I ever get kicked out of a store. And as I said, Dave and Michelle are risk takers, and you know, I did not include that sequence, the small sequence that we filmed in the video. Now, many of you asked me a lot of questions in the actually question poll that I've uploaded on my Instagram stories on a daily basis for several days this week, and I will try to answer as many as possible. I did get a lot, but I will only select the ones that actually make sense, of course. Okay, so this question is from Montreal. What was your inspiration for the song? Love the lyrics. As I said, I was inspired because I wanted to make people smile. If at the end of the day I can make people smile, then I have accomplished my mission. From London, how long did it take you to write and record it? So I wrote the song in one day. However, it took me almost 2 weeks between finishing the arrangement, producing the song actually, and recording, mixing and mastering it. So overall it took me, I would say, 2 weeks, maybe a bit over, maybe around 16 or 17 days to actually have a finished product. Another question from Montreal, pourquoi manges-tu autant de gâteaux dans ta vidéo? So why do you eat so many cakes in your video? And I have also another question. How many biscuits did you eat? Overall, you see me eating in the video. It's kind of to highlight the fact that during the holidays, we eat a lot. And sometimes, to be honest, I look forward to that. Just saying that I'm sure I'm not the only one. But how many biscuits did I eat? I ate 3 cookies, gingerbread cookies. They're light, sugar-free, just so you know. 3 small cookies. So basically, I was just eating them in a bunch of places. It was mostly the same cookie that you see throughout the video. I did eat 1 chocolate bar, one of those, and I did eat 1 gingerbread head. I only ate the head. The gingerbread was for Michelle and Dave, and they, very gently allowed me to borrow that gingerbread, and I ate the head. Okay, just so you know, it wasn't that good. Another question, why did you choose red color? So basically, I got the help of Tixo Budgie that I did mention in the video credits at the end. He helped me pick the outfit. I was aiming for something white, but then he spotted that red shirt and he's like, this is going to be amazing. And I'm really happy that he made that choice. A question from Brazil. What is the secret of your joy? It's always fun to talk in front of a camera, to sing, to present yourself in front of others. When you're surrounded by people, of course, you're happy. And I think this has to reflect, especially when you're an artist and you have that, I don't want to say that image, but you have to have that spirit overall. But it doesn't mean I'm always happy, ups and downs, just like everyone. And it's just how you perceive things. So it's basically your own perception of things. Now, another question also from London. Where exactly in Montreal did you shoot the video? We did most of the shoots at Atwater Market and by the canal. And then the rest was in the old port of Montreal because there were a lot of Christmas decoration. And this is actually where it started to snow. Funny story is that after we left Atwater Market, it started to snow when we were at an old port. And then we went back to Atwater Market to do more shoots. So basically the scene with this with the Christmas trees, this is actually the ending. I was like really exhausted and we were like doing our best here not to collapse. So it's a very memorable moment. Thank you so much everyone for watching this video. If you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe to my YouTube, my Instagram, and my Facebook. And you can listen to a Christmas song album on all streaming services worldwide. Thank you so much.